Let's see what this fucker wants. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, fuck you then. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? Well, there's no extension cord. There's no extension cord. That's kind of important. And also the laptop's gone. I remember on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. You're such a prick. I'm just camera. Who cares? It's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord. Okay. What about these turned books? There's so many file stuff onto the shelf. What's in all of these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Fuck you. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the Secret Council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look through. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Fuck him, he's probably fucking lying. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be disclassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? The fuck? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might end up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. God, don't let this fucking asshole bully you into not doing something. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those files are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All these files are the investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. God, fuck me. This asshole's... Oh, God, fuck him. I hate him so much. I really do. God. I don't even want to continue. He's just such a fucking prick. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. I've already looked at everything. Haven't I? Oh no, I haven't looked at the lamp. Huh, it's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. No, that one was on the table. Still.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Yeah, sure. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to
Interesting.
classified government documents, police report records, and things no ordinary person could ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have pulled all of this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with such entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anymore in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be, like, top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and theirs not as dusty. So, he gets to read all the fucking stuff he wants. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member on that council. And I have within me that bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. It's beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's exact mental exercise I've solved for more than a few of these cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's the exact same way as what happened to Chihiro. God. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all account, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that specific aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known without suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Yep, seems that way. Gah.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is... Watch it fucking be Togami trying to throw me off. Because he's the only one that's actually been shown to know about this. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
You get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Fuck you, you fucking prick. Christ. Byakuya, what about that Genocide Jack case file? Can you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Thumbnail. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. Yeah, I had reached the page where photos from the scene of the crime had all been collected. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, fuck! Shit! The bad motherfucker! Oh, Christ! Oh, that would fucking hurt. Oh my God! Oh, a fucking pair of scissors going through your wrist? Oh, Jesus Christ! That would hurt so fucking bad. My wrist is starting to hurt just thinking about it. Oh, the names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on her page, on the page. Victims ran on for pages. Harada. Sure. 32. Tetsuhiro Honda. 17. Shoju Gaku. 23. Kano Ise. 14. Takeshi Yoshida. 30. Koma Tsunataru. Take Fumigono. Uchida Naohisa. Takashi Masamune. Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. God, stop making me fucking pronounce actual Japanese names. It's hard. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. In the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was written in the victim's own blood. Don't forget the fucking scissors jabbed through their wrist. Jesus. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. No, thank you. The next page. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the subject may be a student. Evidence suggests that the subject lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there were any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the subject may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality, like the thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. Meaning it's Toko. Because when she woke up, she was like a fucking zombie. She was a completely different person. So I guess like once she ends up killing him, she wakes up, sees him, freaks the hell out and runs away. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya. It has to be Toko. It has to be. There's no other person it could be. Legitimately. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play
Come
with
on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join them, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just being a plaything tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues, thanks to him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's something I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the boys' locker room, well, the girls' locker room. I should check out the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. Need to find out everything I can. Well, since Tagami was being an asshole, I just wanted to fucking look at the body. Fuck off, Yamada. Oh yeah, but the door's unlocked, so it's kind of pointless, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to look at the body. Because it's different. She's not suspended by scissors, she's suspended by an extension cord. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. Because if you look at it. Damn it, shut up. Because in the two pictures they showed scissors. And the actual book said that it was Genocide Jack's scissors. So it has to be scissors. Or well, Toko's scissors. Because that's the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem to the kind of place you'd find something like this. No, it wouldn't. But I mean, it has to be Toko because when she woke up, she was a completely different person, which is split personality disorder. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your own investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However.
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But.
So then.
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. It's definitely worth worrying about. Strange. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up into a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Yeah, it's an extension cord. Because it looked like it to me, personally. Because, I mean, it just doesn't have the characteristic of rope, because there doesn't seem to be, like, a defined end on that. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her on the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But after seeing again through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Yeah, okay, so they used the scissors. Were custom made with every pair left at the murder scene. So they died to stab wounds to scissors, meaning it is a copycat killer, which means it has to be Byakuya. But Toko probably still is Genocide Jack though, but Togami is the killer. Because he doesn't have the scissors, so he just made it look as close as possible. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. Well, one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. To get figured out, there's a specific place I need to revisit to look it over. Yeah, let's leave. Let's go to the guy's locker room because he said we need to go in there too. So I didn't forget about that. He said go in there. Is someone just fucking shit on the carpet? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. Yeah, someone fucking shit on the carpet. This poster. A popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't seem to quite fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if there were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker room. Well, the best answer would be Sakura, or Hina, because both of them have been in the locker rooms a lot. Sakura's closer, so I'll just ask her. Because she should know. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with my coffee, and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it's left a stain. Stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain. Strange. Strange. Very strange. Fuck off, Hifumi. Sure, there's still more to be left waiting to be discovered. Sure. Unless he wants me to look at the file now. Or wait. There's a big bloodstain on the dumbbell on the floor. Monokuma's file said it was a blow to hell. Yeah. Written on the wall in blood, just like all of the, God. just like all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. You have anything to say? Being weak, yeah, I remember. You already said that. Here's complex. So, I mean, must mean he wants me to review the case again. Suspected. Genocide Jack killed a bunch of people. Bloodlust. Yeah. What personality? God damn it, don't make me fucking talk to Yamada. No. No. Ifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I guarantee that what I found will seal the killer's breath from his lungs. You sure about that? Oh yes, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? God, this fucking ass. Can I leave now? Leave the area, yes. Okay, I gotta fucking leave. God, I fucking hate Hifumi so much.